Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a little makeup look, a little eyeshadow application for deep set eyes. I've kind of switched up the placement of the shadow to create this look, so you guys will have to watch all the way through to kind of see where I'm placing the deeper tones, middle, lighter tones, and have come up with this nice bright-eyed eyeshadow look for deep set eyes. So if you guys would like to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. I'm gonna start off with the Beauty Blender Bounce Skin Tint. This is in the shade Medium 2, and I was loving this a lot last year. It's a nice sheer finish, like light to sheer. You get a little bit of coverage and some radiance, and it's like really smooth to the touch. It almost feels oily, but it covers nicely. More like a foundation, I feel like a light foundation than something that's too sheer. Like you get a nice little bit of coverage and you can build it up. Since pulling this out again a couple weeks ago, I've really been enjoying the NYX Radiant Concealer, the Born to Glow. I have it in the shade Vanilla. This gives actually a pretty good medium to full coverage while staying like radiant on the skin. It's lighter than a lot of my concealers, so it's good. I get a little bit of brightness on the lid and in the inner corner. So I'm not going to really pull it down too much. Just want to brighten up this inner corner area. And there's kind of like there's definitely a warm undertone to it, which I'm realizing is better for the blues and the purples on the inner corner of my eye rather than something too neutral or something that might have some cooler undertones. So in with my Conceal and Perfect from Milani in the shade Toffee, and I'm just going to create a triangle right on the outer part of my face here. And this is where I'm going to keep the contour and then kind of come under my cheekbone just to leave this nice and full so I can put the blush on and just kind of round out the cheek a bit. I'm going to take my Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt and just this contouring, or is it a concealing brush? A blending concealer brush from Sephora, and I'm just going to go right underneath my brow on the first part of my brow. Just going to kind of take the brightness away from there. I kind of want my lid to pop a little more. And this is like the starkest part of my eye is right under my brow. So I just want to conceal that a little bit. That just adds a nice softness to the eye. All right, I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Revolution Reloaded palette. I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade and a flat brush. And I'm just going to start placing that on the lid to create bigger lid space and make this part of my eye pop. When we put the lightness there, we're kind of joining this part of the inner eye and the lid and just creating a nice big lid space. I'm gonna go in with this medium light neutral tone in the palette and a fluffy brush. Grab the wrong brush. And I'm gonna go over where I put the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt and just deepen that a little bit more. I'm trying to go all the way down to where the lightness starts, just to give it contrast. Now I'm going to go in with this lighter shade, not as light as the color we put on the inner corner, using the same fluffy brush, and I'm going to feather that out from the outer corner. I really like the shape that that's giving the eye, the medium tone on the outer part, the deeper color right under the brow, and then the lightest color right on the lid. So I'm just going to lightly tap into this shade that's a little bit darker. With the same fluffy brush, I'm just kind of fluffing it off on my arm. I just want to take a little bit. I'm going to tilt my head back and just kind of feather it in there so you can see that line that I'm joining from where my nose is. Go in with the lightest shade again and the flat brush, and I'm going to go to the outer corner of the eye and just kind of add a little bit of lift there. Going up into the crease with it a little bit more, lighten that crease. I'm gonna go in with this flat brush and the medium neutral tone, and I'm going to take that underneath my lash line, just to soften underneath the eye. I'm gonna go in with my Mega Glow blush from Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Currant Jam, and I'm just gonna pop a little bit on the tops of the apples of my cheeks and just kind of blend that through, keeping most of the pigment at the top. And then I'll just blend that down into my cheeks. Put a little bit on the bridge of my nose. All right, this is the final look. I love the results of putting the depth more underneath our brow and keeping the medium tones to the outer part of the brow, and the lightness all over the lid just makes the eyes pop, makes them look nice and bright, and the lid look nice and rounded and more youthful, it feels like. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments if this would work for your deep set eyes. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon.